Aloha kakahiaka from Corvallis, gang. It is the Happy Aloha Friday edition of the Maui Hot List Hulahan. I am your single host once again. Danny is traveling about Texas now, so he's stateside from Columbia, kind of doing a little tour of America, if you would. He's going to end up back at his home state of Minnesota, and I'm going to go check him out at the end of the month. So we'll definitely do some editions of this while we're together. So let's jump into the numbers here, guys. We start out with Laialoa. So Laialoa is leasehold. I feel it'll always remain leasehold, and it is special. It is old Hawaii style. And you get that amazing review there. Remember, leasehold gives you a break on the price because you're not paying for the dirt. So $2.95 million gets you that gorgeous view right there. Do you have to pay quite a bit of fees? $17.40 pays your maintenance fee. Additional $48.38 pays for that lease rent there. Lease expires in 2059. I don't know this for a fact, but I feel strongly they'll just extend that and it'll remain the cool space that it always has been. It's gated. It's got its own cool pool and clubhouse oceanfront. Cute community, Kealani. This is cottages. They started aspirationally in $1.5 million. Here we are down at $1.325 million, 1824 square feet. Super cute house, super cute location. Here's your Fortress of Solitude in Hana, gang. Lower Nahiku Road, $4.95 million gets you 15 acres, 3,200 square foot, 4-bedroom, 4-bath house, and a cute 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 340 square foot Ohana. You can fly into Hana, guys. You don't have to do the drive. But the drive is amazing. Just be kind to the local people trying to get to work. They don't want to sightsee. They live there. Honokowai East, guys. So there is fee simple in there, and then there's leasehold. This is a nice updated 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Started at $175,000. 63 days later, we are down at 115. This represents a nice opportunity for a couple. I mean, this is how it works. You pay some fees, $1,346. An additional $434 pays for the lease rent. So you're looking at about $1,800. But that pays for all your utilities, including electricity. And just for reflection's sake, a room in a house with shared bathroom and kitchen in Napili, brings $1,500. So keep in mind, guys, it's a nice way to get started here. You set your housing budget, so you don't have to worry about moving out when they sell it, etc. That's why you would look at that one there. I'm seeing a lot of these Auhana Kuleanas come up for sale. They are condos. They live large like houses. Strategy is like, hey, this is an alternative to buying a house. It's under $1 million, 1,569 square feet, but you got to pay those fees. 1,020. So that's where the rub comes in. Do I buy the condo or do I buy the house or stretch to buy the house? That's up to you. Some people like condo living because it's low maintenance. Here we go, Skill Village, guys. So this is a great local neighborhood in Paia, and man, I'm always amazed at what the North Shore brings in prices. $984, asking $1,250,000. Not sure why that particular picture there, but definitely looks lush, and you got some papayas there. Fractional opportunity at the old Whaler, guys. $24,000 gets you 2 weeks in a studio, and you're going to enjoy the first 2 weeks of May. And you just write a check for $24,000. You'll pay $24.28 annually. Pays for all your fees, taxes, etc. This one, guys, I've been trying to sell for quite a bit. Started out at $7.95 million with another realtor back in 2023, and here we are at 5.5. They say with luxury on Maui, a lot of times you don't want to be the first or second realtor. You may want to be the third because they're starting to come down to earth. This is a cool space, guys. Look at this house here. So very modern, as you can imagine. Yes, it does go underground there a bit, is my understanding. And it's in Haiku, so it's on a couple of acres. It's built in 2018. So if you like that modern style, guys, man, that's the kind of home that ends up on Dwell magazine, if you would. Here's for the rebels, guys. Maui Meadows. We say it's for the rebels because there's no HOA. And Maui Meadows sits above Wailea, and it's its own district. Kihei, for example, a district. Lahaina, its own district. Maui Meadows, its own district. Typically always on a half an acre, so this one's a little bit larger. $1,999,000, priced under 1,000 square feet. I feel this guy's going to move. Wailea Beach Villas, guys. So price range tells me that we're sitting a little bit back, so not direct ocean front, but 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,961 square feet, so it lives large. You're going to pay $41.34 for the maintenance fee. You could do some vacation rentaling there. The views are amazing, as you can imagine. So you're looking at Kaho'olawe and then Lanai there off in the distance. Amazing. Kanakanui Road. This is in Kihei. That's a cute remodel, guys. Man, cute little house there. Little side lanai there. $1,549,000. Just a little below the 1,000 square foot mark. I mean, for that value there, I think that one's going to get some action there, man. That's cute. This is a good value at Holly Mahina, guys. So it is leasehold, always has been, but the draw is that they have a beach in front here. So no private beaches throughout all of Hawaii. The state owns all the way up to the high tide mark, and you have to provide us local people access because we are an ocean people. This is a value. You can own this all the way till 2046. That's the surrender date on the lease. That time they could sell it to you, take it back, or they could just extend that lease there. Have to read the leasehold documents to get a full understanding. Fees are large, $1,448, another $1,202. So you're looking at about $2,700 in fees. $395 is the suggested sale price. Camp Sands, guys, the 5 building is one of the most desired buildings in there. 1, 10, 5. Built in a horseshoe shape. 4 building, 8 building, 9 building sits outside of that that U shape, so they tend to bring a little bit less, but man, this is incredible value here now at two bedroom, 2-bath, $9,999. Keep in mind there's room on that one there. 1,036 pays for is the square footage. So this one looks like it's all on one level. Some of the 2 bedrooms have this big spiral staircase that takes you to the upstairs rooms there. Does not look like the case here. Great value. $1,377 pays for your fees across the street from Camp 3 Beach. It is apartment zone, so the chaos of Minatoya list is incorporated there at Camp Sands. So Valley Isle Resort, another opportunity, but this one's hotel zoned. Valley Isle Resort is wrestling with super high fees, active litigation from a fire that happened in a gym 10 years ago, scrapping over who gets that insurance claim money. That was supposed to be rectified in May. I haven't heard any new news. If you're interested, let me know. I'm happy to do the due diligence for us. Commercial opportunity up at Hali'imaile. Great neighborhood in the upcountry area. Brand new neighborhood, Hoku'ula, close by. You're looking at 0.8 acres here. There's 2 structures plus an old army bunker here. It's been used by a church. They're suggesting nonprofits, what have you. But man, that's a great value at $595, guys. It really is. Kuau Bayview. Again, amazed with the prices that they get there in the North Shore. This one did not come out in the 1.7 mark, which is what they normally do. 1,209 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. If you love Ho'okipa and you want to live on the North Shore, give us a ring. Harbor Lights, guys, $175,000. It's because it's a flip. It's brand new all inside. Just know you can pick up a 2-bedroom for similar money there, but may have to do some work. Harbor Lights just getting beat up, man. It's tough to do deals there with financing. Probably going to start doing more PMM loans where the seller's going to have to provide financing there. Kealani Gardens, guys. This is original section Kealani. These are large condominiums, 1,133 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths. They do come with a bit of a yard. We love Kealani. Just full disclosure, they are across the street from our local jail there, but there's been no issues with that. This is the Whaler, guys. One of only 2 opportunities for hotel zoned in Ka'anapali. You're looking at Black Rock there, the Sheraton in that crescent shape there. Looking at the 2 buildings of the Whaler. $1,650,000 for a 1-bedroom, 2-bath is a bit of come down to earth from the $1,865,000. $2,524 pays for your fees there. Of course, it's got a great view there, but this one's set further in the back. Values go up as we get closer to the front. Maheu Circle, I'm a fan of the new traditions there at Maui Lani. It's high density, so if you don't want to take care of a big yard, this is for you. Typically enter in the back through an alley. That's where your driveway or your garage is. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,314 square feet. They were absolutely bringing over $1 million there. This one's now down to $975. Beautiful views of the West Maui Mountains there. My old childhood home, Honokowai. This is the town of Molokai. You're looking at our entertainment there, which is the wharf. Fish off that, cruise the wharf. That's Molokai life, guys. Somebody picked this guy up here, put in an offer at 100,000. 532 days later, they've got some plans for it. Meadowlands, back down to earth from 1230, 1,231,000, 4-bedroom, 2-bath in escrow. Suggested list price was 990. Moana Avenue, this one's also in escrow here. Started out at 1,998,000, now 1,895,000. But man, that seemed like a bit of a value for the location. Getting close to, I believe this is getting close to Wailea, if I remember correctly. Oops. So let's just double check my homework. Danny's typically that guy. So yeah, Honokowai Road there. That's where Camp Sands. Hulahan is technically the dividing line of Kihei and Wailea. So this is close by. Super cute neighborhood there in escrow now. This one, guys, sold. This is new construction, Hoku'ula, 1,525,000. Got this gorgeous 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1960 square foot house with a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 588 square foot ADU or Ohana. Sat that all on 8,990 for the lot size, 0.2 acres. That's the strategy, guys. New construction, buy it on Maui. Tends to always go up. People flip them all the time. Got to sit on them typically for a year. Developer stipulation, but that's okay. Equity teams to grow. Camp Sands, guys. So in that 4 building, like I mentioned, tend to bring a little bit less. 1-bedroom, 2-bath. I have not seen a 686 number in years. Last one here to wrap up. Kihei Shores, guys. This is close to Camp Sands. Camp Sands is the pink buildings there. Just off in the distance, you're looking at beautiful Lanai. And somebody got a steal here. 2-bedroom, 2-bath for 487. Guys, we so appreciate you. Mahalo for your patience. Why Danny and I are not doing the fun banter. We'll get the band back together here before you know it. Ahui ho. Have a happy Aloha Friday. We really appreciate you.